Welcome sports fans, welcome back to another video on This or That Sports TV. I'm Joe Mar.
I am Rush and we're on the road again.
Yeah, we're here today.
Promising our Manning Cup features and we're delivering. Today we're at a school, as you can see in the background, we're at Clan Carthy High School. You know, we're going to talk to a couple of the players, we're going to talk to the coach, we're going to see what their aspirations are for this year.
And not only that, we're also going to get personal aspirations and we're going to see who is on the team. We're going to get to know the ballers, we're going to get to know the coach, because Clan Carthy is a school that is here to compete and we are here to show them off.
So let's get into the feature.
Right away. So we are here today with the coach of the Clan Carthy football team, Clan Carthy Manning Cup team. Can you introduce yourself, coach?
Alright, my name is Nalawi Blake, coach of Clan Carthy High School.
Alright, so first of all, thanks for having us here today. How would you say your preparation has been this season particularly? Because it's been a weird pre-season, I can imagine.
Yeah, well, it has been up and down, training on and off, because the players have to be traveling from home. Sometimes they don't have the necessary funds to really come on a daily basis, right? We try to keep training at least 4 or 5 times per week, right? And that is one of the main challenges that we face. Sometimes we have 8 players, sometimes we have 15, sometimes we have even 3. It depends on the day or what we are doing, you understand? Sometimes the parents are saying certain things about them coming to training, and that is some of the issues that we really face.
Alright, so we're here today with the first Clan Carthy player. Introduce yourself, baller.
My name is Richard Millwood and I'm 18 years old. I play centre back.
Centre back. Which grade are you in, baller?
12.
Grade 12?
Yes, sir.
So this is your second to last year at Manning Cup. You have next year again?
No, this is my last year.
Oh, last year. Alright.
You're the captain of the team, right?
Yeah, I'm the captain.
First of all, how does it feel to be leading, you know, a group of young players in a football season?
Well, it's a great feeling to lead. It's such great bunch of players. I'm looking forward to challenge for the title this season.
My name is Clan Carthy, defensive midfield, and I'm 17 years old.
Would you classify yourself as one of the leaders of the team?
Yes, sir.
Alright, it's your first year playing Manning Cup?
No, my second year.
Okay, how was the last time for you?
It was a bit challenging and rough, but come this year to do my best, you know.
Alright, so Bali, you say you consider yourself a leader. What are some of your strong qualities besides leadership that you have as a footballer? So what would you say makes you the footballer that you are?
I train hard and well, my parents give me a little push towards it and the coaches as well, but I'm a great satisfying player, you know.
It's not about really a training session as such, you know. We couldn't play against the next team. I know that no matter how you train, a practice match would be the ideal way of evaluating a team, right? So what most teams do is they're like some of the other teams, they have their under 16 program running at the same time. So they will play their under 16 against their Manning Cup. Well, for me that is really a challenge. Being I wouldn't say ghetto school, but a school that is just developing. To get them out is an issue because we have to be checking student files. Sometimes the names on the file or the numbers on the file are changed, whether the parent changed phone or such. Last year we had, it was the first in about 20-30 years that the school went through the under 16, went through the second round of the under 16. We were depending on those players, and now it's about 5 of those players really in training, right? Casey was the one who knocked us out of the second round, and we were depending because we know that they were young and they still had the experience to come and do their best.
Also high aspirations. So
Yes.
they say they're looking for a challenge for the title. But before we talk about that, let's talk about you and your game. What type of centre back do you say you are? Describe yourself as a baller.
I'm more like the person who lead from the back. I'm like the sweeper.
Oh, so you see
Yeah.
the team.
Yeah.
So would you say you're hard tackling or a ball player?
More like a hard tackler and a ball player.
Oh, both
Both
of them
of
at the
them.
same time. Interesting.
Well, a passer.
Oh, you're a good
I'm
passer?
a defending. I'm also helping defending the back line as well.
At first, when we started to train, most of the parents were a no-no
To take
to take the vaccine, even up to Monday morning when Issa said we could come to JC and take the vaccine. One parent who told me no called me on a 3-way call with the grandparent. She had took the vaccine, but she's overseas. And it took that to convince her to allow the student, and he's one of our top players, young, because he still can play back under 16. But it's what we try to do, because we don't have a big squad. We have a squad of 20, but we still have the under 16 youth which we were depending on to come in, right? We registered a couple of them, and to hear that their parents is saying that you're not going to allow them to take the vaccine. But one of the main reasons is that we weren't dependent on them only, right? Because our team, 2 players, 2 centre back won't be able to play next year. Otherwise the team is just 17, 14, 15-year-old. So it's basically a young team. So what we were thinking is that to do our best in under 16, those players who were out, we would register them now. So even if they don't play Manning Cup, we will have their IDs and such. So when under 16 start, we wouldn't be thinking about getting vaccine, doing registration and such.
To your knowledge, would there have been other schools who would have been breaking the protocol and still playing with other schools, or still camping or still training even they weren't supposed to? Or do you think everybody has been playing by the rules?
Without calling a specific school name, I heard about more than one situation. I even saw schools in buses coming from country when I was on the road. You understand? So I know of it happening, but I'm not the one who is going to say, listen, you see with me being a teacher or a teacher on a compound, I think the student comes first, right? And I'm not going to put them in any jeopardy if you say we want to win the league. I don't have to win the league, but I just want them to go out and do their best. At the end of the day, the main focus for me is each of them leaving school with at least 4 subjects. You understand? We have players. We did that 2013 where the entire team leave with more subjects. They went and played Super Cup for Trinity. They went to Clarendon College. 2 of those players are now overseas, finished college and everything. So all the coaching staff, the managers are persons from within. The 3 coaches, 3 teachers.
Right. So Rush, today was an eventful day. You know, we spoke to some good boys. They seem like good boys with their heads on their body, wanting to make themselves and their family proud and their schools.
A recurring team though. Teams breaking the protocol to have camps and training. What do you think about that, man?
I really wonder which schools and which teams these are, but as we go on further we'll find out for sure. However, Clan Carthy, an institution that is not necessarily known as a traditional high school, but we see where they are attempting to change the culture, not only on the pitch, but in the school itself. We see where the coach is trying to institute policies and to change the circumstances for these boys, focusing on the boys themselves, focusing on their education, and focusing on their football as well. And I think I like what's going on here.
I'm looking forward to watching Clan Carthy. I think I'm developing a soft spot for them just because they're trying, and it's a teacher that is a coach.
For sure, and you can see where people are making good out of bad situations. And this string of interviews today just taught me that no matter the hand that life gives you, you can still find a way to make it work. And that's what Clan Carthy is doing.
Yeah, so that's our Manning Cup feature on Clan Carthy today. Don't forget, guys, to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Share the video, please. What do you want them to do, by the way? Tell them again.
Every subscriber, 5 subscribers. I will never stop saying it. Guys, if that happens, trust and believe that all of us together, me, Rush, you guys, this will grow and it will take off.
Alright, so that's it from us, guys. Big up yourself.